The same day, they make up this stupid fake drawing where Trump says, hey, let's keeping secrets together. The most on-the-nose, laughably fake, idiotic message ever. And the same day, this comes out, a picture of one of the known Epstein victims giving Bill Clinton a massage. And what does the mainstream media cover? Not one article about this. Not one. All of them over some dumb, fake birthday card. It's absurd. Well, my goodness, a lot of stuff's happened in the last 24 hours now since I put up the video yesterday about the special prosecutor and all that stuff. A very eventful 24 hours, right? So we have this story break in the Wall Street Journal about this birthday letter that supposedly Donald had wrote to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday. And it's a very curious story. Like, if you read this story and didn't immediately think to yourself, yeah, right, then you have not been paying attention to like what's been going on in the world for the last like 8 years, okay? This story immediately jumped off the page as laughably fake to me. It's like, wait, what did he write in this letter? Like, if you haven't seen this yet, wait till you see what they say Trump supposedly wrote to Epstein in this happy birthday letter. It's so ludicrous. Oh, he drew a naked picture on there, a naked girl, and then signed where her, signed as if his name were pubes. You're all, okay, that's so weird. And then it's like, the part that's the biggest giveaway is what the message was. Okay, so we're going to look at that because guess what? You also will have now probably heard also that he's suing the Wall Street Journal, News Corp, Rupert Murdoch, and everybody for libel because as anticipated, it's fake. Of course it's fake, okay? This is what these people do, right? You're telling me, wait, hang on. You're telling me that there had been a happy birthday letter handwritten, like with Donald Trump's signature on it, that was so compromising. When you see what the actual message is, and they just kept that in their back pocket throughout this whole thing. They're all, well, gosh, how can we try to damage his campaign? They're all, well, we could put 34 fake felony charges on him. They're all 34 fake 30. How are we going to do that? It's like, listen, we're going to take a thing that's not a crime, right? And we're going to go ahead and turn it into a felony. And then since it was paid out in 30, we're going to just say that it was a felony each time. You're all, yeah, but that's not a felony, right? They're all, well, we'll just make it one. You're all, okay, well, when did it happen? They're like, then. You're all, so it would have been past the statute of limitations even for it being a felony. They're all, yeah, but it's fine. We will just go ahead and go through everyone's social media and we will find the 30 jurors that are most likely to convict Trump for literally anything that we put in front of him. And then we'll just send jury duty out to just those people. So no matter who the jury, no matter who gets picked on the jury, it's a shoo-in that he'll get convicted. It's like, okay, cool. Well, what else can we do there? Well, we do have this birthday card that he sent to the most notorious PDF file that's known for, entrapping famous people with children. And, and he makes this very incriminating statement, but we won't use that, dude. We won't use that. We'll keep that in our back pocket until he's been president for a while. It's like, oh, that makes sense. Hey, you know what else makes no sense? The fact that you have not subscribed to my channel and you have not liked this video yet. So let's just, remedy that problem right now. Now, here's another thing that I want to show you, and then we're going to get to the Trump thing. Okay, so this is something that Gavin Newsom put up today, okay? Lights will guide you home unless you're on the flight log. Okay, and it's a meme of the people at the Coldplay concert, and it's Epstein and Trump. Okay, obviously, guys, if there's anyone who is a less of a fan of Gavin Newsom than me, I would love to meet that person. Okay, like we fled California because he invalidated our medical exemptions, right? Like there's no. Don't hear me say anything positive about Gavin Newsom and think that there is any world where I would support this guy. What I'm trying to tell you is that he is coming in 2028 because you want to know one of the main reasons that Trump was able to eviscerate the competition is because Trump was playing in the new world, okay? Trump was campaigning in the new world where the opponents were campaigning in the old world. Oh, we're going to go pay Beyonce. We're going to pay J-Lo. We're going to blackmail Usher. We're going to blackmail Snoop Dogg. And they're going to come up there and they're going to go, do you care about your democracy? Do you care about your democracy? It's like, dude, they don't have any influence anymore, okay? Like, those people do not matter. Beyonce doesn't matter. Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, twerking for Kamala. This shit doesn't work, man. Okay? They're like, no one cares about that anymore. The world that like, you need to make people like you. Okay? Like, everyone needs to like you, and they need to think of you as a genuine person. And the way that Trump was able to do that is he just was himself. He was funny. He's on he's on social media being funny, whatever. He's trolling people. We like that. Okay? This is, if you think that this is just like, oh, Gavin's just being himself, like Gavin and his team recognize this is how you campaign now. And the fact that he put this up, okay, this is funny. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not on his side or whatever. This is a funny meme. Objectively, this is a funny meme. Okay? I have no idea what to expect if Gavin Newsom becomes president. None. But I just saw a thing that said that there was a poll and Kamala Harris was the leading candidate for 2028 on the Democratic side. I'm like, that's impossible. Which makes me think, since polls are fucking fake, it makes me think that they are trying to pretend that he's not the candidate so that people won't see him coming. And I'm telling you, absolutely 100% for sure, without a doubt, Gavin Newsom's coming in 2028. Okay? And that's why they're pretending, is so that you will think that this is just Gavin, man. This is just Gavin Newsom being funny, man. Here's another one, right? Florida, number 1 in mental health, or number 51 in mental health care, number 1 in home insurance costs, number 1 in elder fraud, number 1 in rent hikes. Okay, hey, but let's crack down on rainbow crosswalks. Totally the crisis. Because West Palm Beach removing LGBTQ rainbow crosswalk under orders from Trump DeSantis administration. Okay, look, this is a horseshit post, okay? Like, but look at how it's being framed, right? If you're just kind of breezing over it, it almost makes it seem stupid that they are targeting the rainbow sidewalks, right? Almost seems stupid. But then actually look at it, right? I'm trying to show you how this is the game that they're going to play. Don't fucking fall for it. Number 51 in mental health care. How are they evaluating that exactly? How are they evaluating that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean number 51 in mental health care? That doesn't mean shit. Number 1 in home insurance costs. Yeah, hurricanes. Okay, home insurance. You think that's because of the government? It's because hurricanes hit the fucking beach and hit the areas and destroy things. Okay, that's why it's number 1 in home insurance. Number 1 in elder fraud. What the fuck does that even mean? Okay, what's the average age in Florida? What was Florida primarily until very recently? It was a place where people went to retire. Okay. And number 1 in rent hikes. Hey, you want to know why it's number 1 in rent hikes? It's because everybody fled California and moved there. And so the demand went up, and so the rent went up. Okay. So every single one of these little things that he put up is absolute horseshit. And most people are not smart enough to actually think about it and, whatever. And the reason why we're removing the rainbow crosswalks is because to our side, the rainbow symbol has become equivalent to a Nazi flag, okay? Because these are the people who are responsible for kicking us off social media, for telling us that, hey, men aren't women. You're banned off X. Wait, what? You're banned off X because you said men aren't women, okay? And like, oh, Leah Thomas should be able to swim all underneath this flag. It's like, okay, no one cares if you're gay, dude, okay? No one cares if you're gay. No one cares if you're trans, if you're an adult, right? It was the tactics that they used on us forced down our throat to where we had to accept like the most extreme horse, like drag queen story hour. Remember in Florida, the don't say gay bill? Literally, the bill was 1 page long, and it said, we don't want public school teachers teaching sex ed to kids under 7. And they somehow manufactured a world where that was a crackdown on gays. Okay, they are the frauds, dude. They are frauds. And the only way that you would have a problem with a don't say gay bill is if you are a grooming pedophile, okay? It's as simple as that. So don't fall for this shit, okay? But he is coming in 2028, believe that. But anyway, okay, so Jeffrey Epstein's friends sent him bawdy letters for a 50th birthday album. One was from Donald Trump. Now, let me show you exactly what they're saying that this was, okay? So a collection of letters gifted to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday in 2003 included a note bearing Donald Trump's name and an outline of a naked woman, according to the Wall Street Journal, published on Thursday. The drawing, depicting a woman's breasts and Donald's signature in the place of pubic hair, surrounded several lines of typewritten text, according to the newspaper, which reviewed the letter. It concluded with the line, "Happy birthday, And may every day be another wonderful secret. It's so dumb, dude. Oh, really? Happy birthday. May every day be a new wonderful secret. Get the fuck. Who talks like that? Who talks like that? And then check this out. Okay, so obviously Trump's like, this is a complete lie. This is fake news. It's fabricated. It's not real. So Trump says, he says, I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women. He said, it's not my language. It's not my words. Okay. And then now he's suing the Wall Street Journal over that. Okay. Now let me show you something else though. Look at this. Okay. So you go here and look at how the New York Times covers this. Okay. Trump says he doesn't draw pictures, but many of his sketches sold at auction. He said he doesn't draw pictures of women, you dishonest cocksuckers. Okay. You guys saw that. That was the quote. He says, I don't draw pictures of women. And he says, Trump says he doesn't, quote, draw pictures, but many of his sketches sold at auction. Oh, look at this. Here's a sketch. Here's a sketch. Here's a sketch. It's like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? And here's the other thing, dude. Okay, let me just point out the obvious, right? So in this story, right, the 50th birthday album, this was in 2003, okay? 2003. When was Jeffrey Epstein like convicted of anything? His case came on him in Florida in 2005, okay? So like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? A drawing? Even if he did do it, which I would be shocked if it is real, because who writes, may this year be a new secret? Okay, like if you have secrets with a person, you're telling me that you fucking write it down? Like I know Trump was like young, kind of brash, like, you know, pussy hound back then, but like, why would he say, what secret, dude? What secret could he be referencing? Give me a fucking break, man. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Okay? It's stupid. Because let me even further discredit this dumb thing, okay? So the only like way that this would make any sense is people like, well, they had secrets together, you know, they had secrets. It's like, but okay, the way you would find out that you had a secret together, okay, would be Jeffrey Epstein is setting people up with these girls who, you know, end up being under 18, right? So it's like, here you go, take this girl. It's like, oh, nice, you know, whatever. And then he lets you know that he's got you, right? Later. And he's got the squeeze on you. It's like, hey, man, this girl was pretty young, you know. I would hate for anybody to find out about that, right? Or they stick it in their back pocket and they don't confront them, because this is the most simple fucking thing ever. If you're running a blackmail operation, okay, if there's someone that you have like a relationship with, a long ongoing relationship, are you going to capture them doing one thing and then you're just going to immediately start squeezing them? No, of course not. You're going to stay close to them and you're going to continue to compile more and more and more and more stuff. Like, you know, maybe Bill Clinton, in case you guys missed this one, right? Bill Clinton photo Epstein. This dropped today. This dropped today, right? It's like the you have to be kidding me. You absolutely have to be kidding me. And this doesn't make the news. Hey, this didn't even make the news, guys. Okay. Well, here, let me head over here to Gavin Newsom. Okay. Bill Clinton Epstein photo. So I wonder, like, anything on X that seems like, oh, weird. Oh, okay. But this is fine. Hey, there's no reason that why would this make the news, guys? Okay. Why would this make the news? It's insane. You find that the same day, they make up this stupid fake drawing where Trump says, hey, let's keeping secrets together. The most on the nose, laughably fake, idiotic message ever. And the same day this comes out, a picture of one of the known Epstein victims giving Bill Clinton a massage. And what does the mainstream media cover? Not one article about this. Not one. All of them over some dumb fake birthday card. It's absurd. But one thing that is important to me is that you guys know I will always cover these things fairly, okay? So like if anybody's trying to pretend that there is no relationship between Trump and Epstein, it's a stupid, like it's not true. They were friends at one time, okay? And you can see it right here.
Peace. NBC News archival video from 1992 shows the president with Epstein at a Mar-a-Lago party alongside cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Mr. Trump greeting guests, including Epstein.
Come on in. Go inside.
The two chatting and gesturing to those in front of them. At one point, it appears Mr. Trump leans over and tells Epstein she's hot. The video, taken more than a decade before...
Okay. There you go, dude. Now, what did you notice about every single one of these clips? Hey, how old are these girls that he's dancing with?
The Miami Dolphins.
Are any of those girls underage? No. Okay. Is Trump allowed to be a complete and total pussy hound when he's 30, 40 years old? Yes. Okay. There's not like, he wasn't running for office. He's like a young, super fucking famous billionaire who made no secrets about the fact that he liked to chase tail, dude. I mean, give me a break. Okay. And the fact that he's standing there with Epstein and he's like, hey, she's hot, huh? Hey, she's hot, huh? Okay. Right? Like, I don't think anybody has ever made a secret about the fact that Donald Trump has, put his cock in a lot of ladies, right? So, like, that's a nothing burger. Okay, but if people are like, they never had a relationship, that's just not true. Okay, like, I'm not saying they were like best friends, but they knew each other, obviously, knew each other well enough that Trump would go over to him and be like, hey, she's hot, huh? You like that? He's like, no, I don't like that. She's not 11. You know? Do you really believe, like, this is a serious question. Do you seriously believe because Trump looks at a group of 25 to 35-year-old women and says those are hot, and he says it to Jeffrey Epstein, you think that that means that if Epstein would have been like, hey, man, I dig him like at 11. I like 11-year-olds. You think Trump would have been like, oh, cool, man. Damn, I'm down with that. You know, there's this one quote that Trump made that it like now looks so bad, dude. It looks so bad where he's like, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, hey, some say, hey, he loves beautiful women just like me. And some of them are on the younger side. It's like, that doesn't look great. You know, that is 100% legit, real quote, you know, but does that mean that Trump hooked up with young girls? No. And do you really think that, like, you think Epstein was going to bring around children as like around these people as if that was normal? Like, that's not reality, dude. Okay. Because even if you want to be honest about like, let's say the Prince Andrew thing, right? The girl's 17. Okay. There's a massive difference from 17 to like 12. Now, Epstein is a PDF file. Okay. There's the story about how on his birthday, that creep from France sent him 3 12-year-olds for his birthday. That guy subsequently got arrested and also in jail. Weird. Almost like they knew too much, Pizzagate. So, like, I'm just putting this out there because I don't want anyone to think that I'm like selectively editing out facts about this case. I'm saying I know about this. I am totally aware of this. I'm aware of his quote. I know all of this. And I still think the birthday card is horseshit. Okay? I still think it's horseshit because specifically, what secrets are we talking about? And let's say hypothetically that he did really write that, which seems ridiculous and on the nose now, but it could have been hypothetically that Trump was cheating on his wife or something. You know what I mean? Like, do you really honestly think that Trump was engaging in procuring girls that were 12, 13, 14 years old and then wrote down, hey, new secrets, Jeffrey Epstein? Give me a fucking break, dude. And there's just never been a single, like, Epstein, how many accusers are there? Young girls, young accusers, 1 billion? Okay, that's one thing. You get these super rich guys who have that taste, who are these twisted, demented, like, you know, kitty diddlers. You want to know what they all have in common? 1 million victims, okay? These people do whatever they want, okay? When you have that much money, you do whatever you want, okay? And so you're telling me that at this point, like, there's none, not an accuser that of an underage girl ever that said that Trump did anything inappropriate with them ever. Never, not once. Okay. And you can also look at his history with women. Okay. Like, this is the other thing. Like, do you want to know how everybody knows that Drake is a creep who likes teenage girls? Because he's rich and famous enough that he can get whatever he wants. And thus he goes after teenagers. Okay. Because that's what he's into. The comedian guy, I'm not going to use his name because, you know, I'm just not. Another guy like that. But it's like, people who are famous will always expose their sexual preferences if you give them the opportunity, because they can have it, so they're going to take what they want. Epstein likes kids. Trump does not. There is no question about this. It's not even fucking up for debate. We know exactly what he's into. Okay. So anyway, I hope that he sues the Wall Street Journal, and that goes all bad for them, because I don't believe that it is real. Okay. I'm probably going to do a whole other video on this, but I am actually. I'm going to do a completely different video on the Tulsi Gabbard announcement that they're going to file criminal charges against the people who perpetrated Russiagate, and they should, because you want to know who's going to be on that list? Hillary Clinton. And you want to know who should really be running scared on this fucking Epstein thing? You want to know whose political power is at stake right now? Hillary's. Okay? Because the person who is for sure dirty with Epstein, my opinion, is Bill Clinton. Okay? Like, Bill Clinton's dirty with Epstein, like, in the ways that people wish that Trump was. Okay? If Trump is compromised, I just want to say this too. If you guys are not watching Candace Owens' new series on Epstein, I'm telling you, you have to watch it. Like, you fucking have to watch it. It's not about Trump and Epstein. It's about Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, the fact that they are for sure Mossad, all this stuff. And you want to know what she's all leading up to? Okay? She's doing Pizzagate. Okay? That's what she's actually doing. Okay? If you know that case well, if you know enough about that particular issue, she is not even, like, she's telling you that is what she's doing without saying that term. That's where this is going, okay? And if you don't know what that is, it is a theory that there is a group of elite satanic pedophiles that run the world. And I realize that sounds totally insane. But go watch Candace's series and then tell me how insane it is. Okay, watch the whole series. I already know where she's going. Tell me how insane it is after you watch it, okay? Assuming that she survives long enough to get through it, because this is a topic that, I mean, these are the most dangerous people in the world. Straight up. Like, the most terrifying, dangerous people in the world. Okay? If even 10% of the stuff that I've heard is true, they will do away with anyone. They do away with things just to, demonstrate their allegiance and offering. It's like actual pure evil, dude. So, God, there are videos I wish that I could show on here, man. But maybe I'll do it in members only. Maybe that is something I will do. I'll start reacting to some of these videos that Mouthy Buddha did, and I'll put them in members only so people can actually see them, because they will get instantly age restricted, or I might even get a strike. I don't know. I know one that I definitely can react to in members only, and I will do that. So, that's coming. All right. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Bye-bye.